You lovely humans, wherever you are, whatever time of day it is for you. Happy to be here practicing with you today. If you've been joining us for our shelter-in-place epic series here, well, this is the last one from here. I even took my yoga mat out. But we got sunshine. We got breath, we got this day, we got this body, and we're going to play a bit today, if you will, with the theme of yoga. We're always playing with yoga. Yoga has a few meanings, like a lot of Sanskrit words. One of those meanings is to go where we have not gone before, or to let each moment be brand new, to stay in open awareness and curiosity about what is and what could be. And so, we'll take that into our physical practice today. Beginning with the breath, if you will. Take any comfortable seat, or maybe a comfortable seat you have never taken before, which even the teachings are. If you're sitting on your same cushion in your same spot, in your same cross-legged with your habitual leg forward, I'm just going to switch that just because. Let me just switch at least the cross of the legs on my habitual cushion in my spot here. That still we are going somewhere, we are somewhere in this moment that we have not gone or been before. Each moment brand new, each day unique, each breath its own one-of-a-kind, unique offering. And so this one delicious breath, sensing in, feeling into the movement of that breath, to the aliveness in your body, to this breath being very itself compared to any other breath you've taken today. Greet this one breath. Welcome this one moment. Never lived before. Never will again. Each one moment precious and fleeting. Seem to have this thing with comfort and habit and pattern and naming and making things safe and boxed in, collected, understood, listed, organized. I love organization. And can we keep allowing ourselves to be brand new, to open to the great mystery of life? I invite you into that today, in this practice, in this moment. As scary as it may be, forget all that you know or think you know, all that you think you are, all that is familiar and comfortable to you. It could be gone in a second, in a day, this week, in our home here of decades. What we have at the core, when everything else falls away, is that truth of who we really are. That spark of the divine and the light of the infinite, the great mystery that breathes this body, that beats this heart. That's what we are. having the opportunity to have this one breath, this one heartbeat, this practice together today. Thank you. What's different right now? What's unique to this moment? What feels good in your body? What wants attention? Where is the breath easily going? Where can you invite it to go a little deeper? An affirmative intention, and bringing your attention to your yes to that great mystery of life. I am free and easy dancing in the great mystery of life. I am at ease riding the waves of life. I celebrate with curiosity the mystery that we move into. I open to the not knowing who I am or what life is. Today I am playfully taking new perspectives on life. You to take these next few breaths as long sighs or noisy releasing breaths of whatever sort. It's itchy. Exhale and touch down and ground into the earth. The steady that we know in this physical realm. And yet the weather, the wind could change at any moment. Here we are. Thank you for this moment of steadiness. Thank you for the great abundance and nurturing. And thank you for all the great mystery that happens in the dark underground to spoil the seeds into sprouts and blooms. And let us open to the sky and gather up the energy of this day, of the great mystery of all that is coming to us. May we be present in the fullness of our awareness, our attention, our intention, and open to what is, and open to the great mystery. Maybe blossoming your heart into your mudra here, your hands into lotus mudra, plus pressing into fingers, pinkies, and thumbs. And breathing the opening. May we open to the new today. May we open to the great mystery, to the unknown, with courage and with compassion, with open awareness, with clarity. Take a few breaths to breathe and repeat your mantra again. I am expansive love and revolution. I am awakening in this great turning. I am dancing with the mystery of life. Name your own. And let's exhale and pour all of the breath out. And inhale your heart, if you will. Big ah, open jaw, open throat. And big O, breathing into your belly. Open jaw, open throat. Exhale, empty. Inhale. Big breath deep into your body, bringing your lotus mudra to your third eye center or to the crown of your head, opening the mind, opening our awareness, opening into the great mystery beyond words. Exhale and empty. Inhale your yes, bees breath. Inhale and stretch that up to the sky. Exhale and ripple it out wide. Great, vast, open, apparent container of being. If you will, back to your heart for one big heart breath and a long om, connecting all those three sounds and their little connector sounds. Exhale, empty. Inhale your heart's yes. All right, kids, let's play. Let's begin on our butte. Come to your seat, hug your knees into your chest. Feel free to move all the things, and you can move that all the way here, and it'll be off camera still. Secret yoginis. All right, there's my really dirty feet. Yep, I'm moving, and I'm moving everything outside, and it's dirty out there. So now you can see what I've been doing besides yoga. I'm going to turn sideways so we don't have to look at my dirty feet. And hug it into your knees. And come up and balance on your sits bones. I'm going to pause here in this moment between the known and unknown. This balance point or points, sits bones. This limbo point between here, where we live now, and wherever we might live next. And we'll begin to play from here. Playful, a little bit dancing in your seat. So as needed, of course, please use your hands on the ground. Otherwise, just open up a little bit, and first we'll roll through the ankles and the wrists. Switch directions. Notice if you start slouching and pull up again on your legs or on the earth. Keep your chest lifted. Again, you might want to land your hands, lift your chest, and let's roll through the knees. Because why? I never did this before. That's why. Rolling through the knees while balancing on your sits bones. If you like, you can roll through the elbows at the same time. Yep, never did this before. And so I invite and encourage you to make up your own Shiza today too. Every little pose we take today, I'm going to be investigating what else we can do. Let's continue to move up the body with our access to the the ASIS. Oh no, that's the S. So anyways, rolling hips side to side, shoulders side to side. Begin to welcome in a little bit of movement there. Let's take that down low. And we've done this, but that's okay. Over to the side, through to the other side. Oh, side to side. Bring it back up. Push the legs out one side, hands to the other side. And maybe you just want to get a little crazy here and you just want to dance in your seat. Or maybe you're getting tired and you bring feet together, knees wide. Take a pause. Stay in that pause as long as you like or need, or come back to the seat. What else is there? Tucking in. Balancing, middle, finding the edge as you lift everything up. Where do you fall out? Where's the back fall out? Where do you fall out of the seat? Just play. Tuck it in. Maybe you open one half. Playing in your body. Opening the other half. Tucking in. Opening up. Feet together. Maybe holding the legs lift up. Hold still or play. Use that core strength. Squeeze in. Open out. Maybe take hold of one foot or leg and lift it up as you extend the other one out. The leg could come down to the earth. Pull in, lift up, gentle twist. Or squeeze into the core. Find that challenge, that new place that you have not gone before. Where's the edge here? Maybe tuck in and reset. When you're ready, other side. Here we go on our adventure today. Opening, spiraling, opening. Lower the bottom leg if you need. Reset to really lift the chest. Or play with that spiral open. Come on back. Let's go feet together, knees wide, and butterfly your knees. And use that hold of your ankles to lift your chest. And stay pressing into your feet. Bring the hands behind you. Squeeze your shoulders on the back. Lift your heart. Puff up your chest with breath. Stay right here and breathe. Or inhale, push into your feet. Squeeze your bit. Lift your hips. Lift your heart. Big breaths. You could stay here a few breaths or exhale, come on back down. Inhale, squeeze shoulders, press feet. Lift on back up. Couple more breaths. Yeah, let's bring it on back down. Extend the left leg out. Pull your right foot in towards your center. And right hand next to your hip. Push into your feet. And let's take an uplifting moment here. Open it up. Reach away. With your breath, big circles. Or inhale, open. And exhale down. top arm forward. And let's just do something we haven't done here before. So I'm transitioning into what some call swan. It's like a gentle pigeon. So we're spiraling towards that bent knee. Walk the back leg back and puff up your chest. You can stay right there. You can play with bending the back knee. You can stay right there. You can bow in. Maybe reach for your back foot. Oh, it's early for that, isn't it? But maybe it's there anyways. Last couple breaths. Play with it. What else is there? Maybe a rotated version. Stay there or play here. What happens if we bring our hands alongside that knee and turn the back toes under and push in and lift up, leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee all the way back down, returning to your swan and up and back, three-legged down dog and down into your swan. Opening heart. Yes, I'm improvising. I have not done this sequence before. Last two breaths. And come on back down and just boop, roll it on back to your seat. There we are, like nothing ever happened. Let's press into the earth, lift tall, and breathe a twist. Stay with just the twist or reach and rise that right arm up and over towards your left toes. Stretch it out. You could hold the base of your skull there as well and press your head back. What else is there? What else is there? You could reach away there. Fingers reaching away, heavy head reaching actively through that hand. Neck stretch. That felt good for me. I hope it was good for you. Lift and spiral towards your straight leg and pull on the earth or pull on your leg as much as you can. Pour the pelvis forward, lower back in, heart forward, long spine. Bow into yourself. Or maybe that's pretty intense, it's early. Pulse in and out, dance with yourself. No forcing, just melting, just flowing. What else is there? Last couple breaths. Use an inhale when you're ready. Drape on back up. Pull your legs up into your core. There's those dirty feet again. And stay there or play with it. Dance it. Make it yours. And let's go second side. Left heel in towards your seat. Right leg out. Yeah, this is what I did first. Okay, that's the problem with improvising. Okay, left hand next to your hip. It's not what we did first. Okay, anyways, push into that left hand. Lift your hips, lift your heart, open it up. Reach away, swoop it back down, let your breath lead. Hold it up, stay up there, play up there. And again, next breath or so that you come up, let's play with that and just rotate towards that knee, heel in towards your center, walk the other leg way back, and let's play into a little swan here. Inhale, squaring up the hips as much as you can, squaring hips and shoulders, hands strong on either side of the front knee, turn the back toes under. Inhale as you puff up. Again, it's up to you. You could bend and bow into the pose. You could bend the back knee and lift your heart. Maybe lift your hands. Maybe hold that back knee or ankle, foot. Hold the knee. That'd be harder, but you could. Other arm up. Play with it as you like. Squeeze the center. Find that core strength to find your balance. Last breath or so with that. Or, of course, stay and play with that if that's your jam right now. Otherwise, we'll play as we did on the other side. Hands on either side of that front knee. Back toes under. Inhale. As you exhale, lift that front leg up. Send it up and back. Three-legged down dog. Exhale. Bring the knee back into your swan. Pulsing in and out. Or hold or investigate anywhere. What's your new today? What is your creative inspiration calling you to? Where have you not gone before? You don't know till you get there. Another breath cycle or two. And then come on down. Drop it into that left hip. Come back into your seat. Push into the earth, lift and spiral towards the bent knee. Root to rise. Inhale tall. Exhale, squeeze. All the breath out. And stay in that spiral as you like, or add the side bend. Right arm, left arm for y'all. Up and over. You can just keep that reach or hold the base of your skull. Press back. Keep the spin as much as you can. So you're holding that left knee and breathe into the bottom tip of that long, deep, full breaths. As you like, or gently unwind, lift and spiral towards your extended leg, and pulse. Inhale, rippling forward, and exhale, rippling up. Stay with that, or bow in, lengthening out, and stay with that. Follow any inhale, drip on up, and let's again pull those legs up into the core, balancing there on the sit bones in your little tuck, dancing as inspired, or maybe a bigger dirty feet gazing moment, or all the way up, big boat. This version? All right, what I'm gonna do next is cross my ankles and roll on through to hands and knees. What about you? How are you gonna get there? Find your way. When you're ready, hands and knees, maybe just wag your tail a little bit, get that low back released. And then neutral spine, strong core. Ears, shoulders, ribs, hips in alignment. Keep the fingertips really clawing the earth strongly, and let's roll the shoulders. Switch directions. Neutral spine, strong core. Push that right leg back behind you. Reach through that heel, stretch it out, and then slowly, so slowly, turn those toes to the side and stack your hips up. Keep reaching through that top foot, strong and steady until it roots to the earth and reach the top arm up. Stretch out that side body long. Big full breaths here. Stay there, or inhale, open. Exhale, reach away, bottom ear heavy, sweep. Big breaths. Next time you swoop through, pull that top foot up into the core. Hold steady here. Or what else is here? Maybe bend that top knee, reach back for your ankle or foot, and kick back. Squeeze your shoulders. Lift your navel, engage the core. Strong breath. What haven't I done from here? So many things. Side, coming back to that balance. Back to the long side stretch. Options here. You can inhale here with the bottom knee down and exhale maybe. Pull elbow and knee into one another. Awkward moments, but if you're gonna climb stuff, this is really helpful. Inhale and stretch it out. Exhale and pull in, strong core, and building those climbing muscles. Stay with that or turn it up. Bottom hand forward of the shoulders, stack up, side plank, same thing. Three more. And through downward dog. Wag your tail, stretch it out. Strong core, long spine, soft neck, and maybe walk your dog in a circle just because, or kiss second side when you're ready, hands and knees. Again, you might roll those shoulders out. Make sure your hands are really activated, fingers spread wide, claw the earth, and when you're ready, send that left foot back at hip height, push through the heel and reach through the crown of the head. Slowly turn your toes to the side. Press through that foot, reach, reach, reach. As you do, root it down and stretch that top arm forward. Roll face chest to the sky. Breathe that side body stretch. Stay with that. Or our arm vinyasa. Did I do that on the other side? No, sure I did. Pull that top foot into the core. Play as you like. Maybe bend into that back knee. Reach back for the ankle or foot and kick back. Squeeze the shoulders. Lift your heart. Deep full breaths. Bottom hand a little forward of the shoulder. It's going to help that shoulder integrate and find your balance. Stay with that as you like, or again, inhale there, maybe exhale, elbow to knee tuck. Stay with that, or really make sure that bottom hand is forward of the shoulder. Step through straight legs, push through your feet, scoop the shoulders down the back. Inhale, reach, exhale, same thing. Super challenge, elbow to knee. Three more. Down dog. Down dog. Down dog. Bicycle your knees, pedal your feet, bend one knee and stretch the other leg straight. Maybe swing your hips a little side to side with that. Find that funky music Eenor got going on in your body. step your feet outer hip width and really swing your hips side to side. So you take the weight out of one hand and then out of the other hand and go ahead and drag those hands back into a forward fold. And relax your neck. Just make like a weeping willow tree in a breeze here, flowing side to side. And you could stay really mellow there, really let your head and neck relax as you flow the spine and the arms, get as fluid as you can, or keep playing with the bend and straightening of the knees. Or add to that, let the flow of the arms come all the way up and over to one side, all the way up till you tap your upper body up and down. Big circles. Hug the muscles to the bones as you do this. A big whipping willow tree in the wind. Yeah, breathe, big circles. Hug your muscles to your bones again as you do this. You want the legs strong so you don't get dizzy. Next time you get to the bottom, switch directions. Let's pause at the bottom. Step your feet wide, wide, wide. Bend one knee, and then the other. A little side to side. Keep your neck soft. Just kind of swim in your hips for a moment here. And let's flow towards your right foot. Pivot into low lunge. Pull with your fingers, shoulder blades down the back, reach out through that back heel. You're gonna play here with what? I don't know yet. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Find your lunge. Inhale. As you exhale, pull the back foot up into the core, warrior three. Inhale here. As you exhale, maybe you step back, high lunge. Inhale here, stretch it out. Exhale, warrior three. You could take it back to the earth at any time and pause, low lunge. Moving into warrior three. Back down low, pause as needed, or high lunge. And let's play between the two and listen in to your breath. Warrior three. What does your breath say yes to? What else is possible here? Lots of things can happen with the arms. Lots of things can happen with your feet, knees bent, playing. Arm variations, balancing variations, playing between lunge and balancing. Take your time. Got about 3 more rounds of breath. Use the inhales for the opening, the exhales for the transition. Follow your next exhale or so back down to the earth. Rest as you like in a wide-legged forward fold or heels in, toes out. Take a little swim, about 5 breaths here. Resetting, more of a dance. You could sit up on top of the legs or bow in and rest. A few more breaths. Move into second side. Let's begin low lunge. Back knee down. Pause as long as you need to here. It could be a yin lunge. Bowing into yourself. Deep full breaths. We want the breath to lead the way, so wait until you're breathful. When you're ready, back toes under, hands strong on either side of that front leg. Inhale, lift the back knee. Exhale, pull that back foot into the core, warrior three. Inhale there. Following the exhale back, maybe back where you came from. Maybe high lunge. Hug in, stretch it out. Follow any in, exhale to transition back to your balancing. Warrior 3, moving with your breath. All variations, welcome lunge. Balancing. It's going to be easier with the hands on the hips or at the heart, really finding that hug to center. Easy to forget when we start working with limbs far away. But what we always want to be doing is finding that hug to center. That all parts of us, even when they're flailing around in the unknown, connected to our core. It's okay to flail as long as everybody remembers we got a center here, connected to the core. 3 or 4 more breath cycles, playing with arm variations, with balancing variations, the bending and straightening of the legs. Lots of options here. Couple more breath cycles. Take your time. When you're ready, again, back to heels in, toes out, little swim in the hips, little dance above the hips. Or just pause, parallel feet, bow in, hold your ankles or your toes or the earth back behind you. Give your shoulders a little wiggle, a little swim. Head, a little nod or roll around. Bowing into yourself. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. And inhale, open. Exhale, walk on back to the front of your mat, and let's come into a forearm plank. You could clasp your hands as needed. You could push into the palms or keep elbows, shoulders all the same width, and hands. Hold steady. 3, 2, and 1. Next exhale, hips down to the earth. Pull on the earth and drag yourself forward. Shoulders on the back. Breathe wide here across the wings of your heart. Open heart, open chest. Big full breaths. Breathe and repeat your yes. Stay here as long as you like, or return here at any point. Otherwise, as you're ready, toes under. Inhale, exhale, lift from the navel, forearm plank. Hold steady there, or play. Ears, shoulders, ribs, hips, all in alignment. Lift the right leg, hip height. Open it out to the side. Inhale, exhale, pull the feet together. Inhale, open left leg out to the side. Exhale, feet together, play. What else is there? Pulsing up and down, up and down. Tone your boots. Hold steady, or lower into Sphinx. Pull back as you lengthen forward. Breathe. All right, swimming is calling me. Lengthening forward, balance on your pubis, on your hip point. Squeeze in, reach out, Maybe open the legs a little bit here. And as you exhale, pull the arms back, legs together. Inhale, open, reach. Exhale, squeeze into that core. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hugging into that core. Remembering the one thing we know, this mystery of that divine light within you that keeps you breathing, that keeps your heart beating, that you that was you before a name or a face. Everything else, dancing, swimming, hanging out, playing with life in a body today. That's all. And next time you lower down, let's bring hands under the shoulders and roll your shoulders. Make the legs strong, legs like a snake's tail. Root that fulcrum of your sacrum and pelvis and roll. Maybe one shoulder and then the other, maybe both. What feels good for you right now? Maybe that roll back lifts you up, cobra, to the earth. Let's follow a next exhale, or somewhere in this zone of next exhales, back into child's pose. You could hold still in child's pose, or big hip circles, hips out to the side, chest forward to the hands, hips to the other side and back to the heels. Resting or washing out the back and the hips in this way. Next time you get to the back, switch directions. And let's ripple on up onto our hands and knees. Turn your toes under, pull up and back, stretch back into downward dog. And now maybe you have a wall or a door or a tree or a friend near you that could help you out here. I'm gonna invite you to come play at the wall. Ooh, goody, very dirty feet on a white wall that I'm leaving. Good, someone else can take care of it. I don't really mean that. I think we might be painting, I'm not really sure. Anyways, let's courageously climb walls today. Possibly you're taking a break. Hips, you wanna? Hips to the wall, legs out. Or do whatever you want. Or put your hands where your heels were, exactly where your heels were. Soften your heart and claw your fingertips. Lift your hips up and back and play. So maybe you're like, oh no, I don't do handstands. Well, that's fine. You don't have to do a handstand. Claw your fingers. Scoop your elbows towards one another. Wrap the shoulders wide and relax your neck. Pick one foot up to hip height and push into that foot, and use your strong exhale to pull the bottom foot into the core. Maybe that's it. You pick one leg up, get back down, switch. Just play with being upside down. Use the breath. Use your core strength. Come in and out of it. Or find that nice L. You really want to commit to your hands being where your heels were, and pull one leg to the sky as you pulse towards the other tiptoes on the wall. If you're new to handstanding, I wouldn't try to go to full handstand from here. Just play with the possibilities. Take a break in any forward fold. Seated or standing as you like. Maybe you turn around. Make sure you got some clearance. Come a leg length away from your wall or whatever you got there. And bring one foot to midline between your hands and feet. And the other leg's gonna be your lifting leg. So you got a bouncy leg, the one on the floor, push, bounce, bend knee. Other leg pulls up, and you wanna be your shin length away from the wall, so that when you pop up and you bend your knees, you just stand on the wall
And tilt your pelvis and find that neutral spine. Ears, shoulders, ribs, hips in alignment. And maybe pull up from one foot. Stay there. Maybe squeeze those inner thighs. Pull up from both feet. Go ahead and play at the wall, keeping the arms straight, core strong, body breathful. Take breaks wherever you need. Breaks after playing with inversions are best with the head below the heart. Any forward fold. Ooh, yeah, Eenor. Let's keep this going. Another 5 or 6 breaths. Keep those elbows straight. Squeeze the inner thighs. Find your deep core in that upside down world. Or when you're ready, forward fold. Woo. Again, forward fold, seated or standing. It's up to you. Bow into yourself. Thank you, body. Wee. And hug in, muscles to bones, feet to the earth, and roll or fly on up. Inhale and open wide and gather up all that energy, all that heat of your practice. Bring the hands to your heart and steady, center, focus. Imagine all that heat and effort, your yes, your healing, your strength, your offering to the world. Shine it out. Superstars, step wide. Hug, muscles to bones, everything to center. Breathe your courageous opening to the unknown. Your yes to life. Open to what is, to whatever life wants to do through you. What does life want of me this day, this season? Listening. Powerfully open and receptive. Hold it. Hug in to the known, that big self. Welcoming that pull of life forward on our path. That which lights up our hearts, that which our body, full body yes, has a full body yes to. Knowing beyond words. Don't make yourself smaller for anyone, unless it would be the right thing to do. But in general, in your life, I want to encourage you to own your power, to own your voice, to feel the spaciousness that is available to you, to express yourself, to investigate who you are from your own perspective. Big inhale here. As you exhale, let's swoop the arms down, cross them over, turn heels in, toes out, and sink low. Devyasana. Let's just play into that here. Inhale, stretch back tall. As you exhale, heels are in, toes are out, knees and toes are pointing in the same direction. Elbows and knees bend, sinking the hips towards the height of the knees. Inhale up. Let's do this with some fierce breaths. Devyasana, goddess breath. Courageously, fearlessly, present with all your fierce power of yes. Or hell no, whatever it is that's coming your way. You get to choose. How are you showing up for that? Next time you sink in, stay. Let's go. Side bends. Right elbow to the thigh, reach that left arm up and over. Inhale there as you exhale, switch elbow to the thigh, press and reach. Play with this as you like. We'll bring some twists into it soon. So you could hold it longer. You could push into it and really roll, face chest to sky, see what else is there. Finish up, last couple breaths or a few breaths, whatever you need to get you even on both sides. Come on down once you're done, ready to rumble. Seat low, thighs wide, knees and toes in alignment. Here we go, stay there. Or hands to the thighs. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, spiral. Press that left thigh away, pull navel back, turn and look behind you. Inhale, open, exhale, spiral. Follow your breath. What else could you do with the neck there? With the shoulders? With the core strength? Get curious about it. What else is here? Opening to the new. Turning from the known. Opening to the new. To the great mystery. Play with that as you like. Once you're done, maybe slide your hands down to your ankles and use your elbows to push the thighs wide and rest here. If you can, flat back. Shoulders on the back, heart forward, low back in. Make some noise. Where's your body asking you to go right now? Maybe a wide-legged forward fold, maybe a squat, maybe you're dancing, maybe you're not. Listening in. Where's your body want to go right now? Last 4 breaths or so here. Maybe you make your way into wider legs, wider. Find your way in the next few breaths to any comfortable seat, maybe a wide-legged seat. Maybe you're sitting up on something. Take hold of your thighs. Spin your inseams to the earth. Flesh of your sit bones back behind you. Press down into the earth. Roll the pelvis forward. Lift your heart. Stay right here, or fingers forward. Use your hands wherever they are at to help you pour the pelvic bowl forward. Lift your heart up. So here's a little twerking moment for you. So glute muscles. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Glutes. You can do one and then the other, one and then the other, or both. What I'm really looking for is not so much that you know how to twerk, which is kind of fun, but really that you are finding muscular energy and the ability to not force, but to invite maybe that little wiggle or shake that the twerking action gives you to release that connection of hamstrings and low back. And you could kind of wiggle or sway there, or use that glute. Glute, squeeze, release, bam, bam, bam. Does that help you? The squeeze, release? To release the legs? That's okay. It's a practice. So whatever gets you to your edge, maybe you could use a bolster or a pillow or a pile of pillows or block or blanket roll or any old thing. Pull it in, stack it up, find a rest if you can, either sitting upright or for your forehead so that your neck can relax. Maybe you hug all the way in to a bolster, pillow pile, or a piece of furniture. You could open the legs wide around a chair and rest your head and chest, your arms folded maybe on a chair. Do what's right for you. Let's just take a little pause to bow in here. Deep, full breaths. Breathing at your edge. Leaning into your edge. No forcing. Just being. Wherever you are in this moment. Wherever you are in this moment, and curious about what else is possible for you or for all of us in this time. This time is calling for our curiosity. This time is calling for our not knowing. This time is calling for our awakening from the sleep of thinking that we know what matters, or who we are, or who somebody else is, or how things are supposed to be. May we awaken now to the unknown, to the way that we have never, possibly never, ever lived before. How can we use all the wisdom of all the ages and time and places to live in greater harmony and equality with truly having justice for all? How can all beings at once thrive on this planet? It is possible. There is enough for everyone. What does that look like? Opening to the new. What is our part in opening to the new world, to the new ways, to the new structures and systems that embrace and celebrate all beings of all abilities, sizes, shapes, colors, creeds, religions, on and on, ages, yes, all the ages, all beings honored, respected, loved, held, cared for. What does that look like? What's our part in it? What do we like to do? What lights us up inside? What truly lights us up inside? Let that light draw you forward into the unknown, staying open, receptive, listening. Breaths here of grounding and resetting. In the forward fold. Please stay longer if your body asks you to, or if you've got your legs wide, maybe pick the knees up with your hands to draw the legs close. Keep your support nearby. We are going to come to final resting soon. but first, butt to the earth. So come on and lay down again. Or is this our first time laying down today? I don't know. Anyways, feet to the earth. That's what happens when I improvise out loud. I don't remember everything. It's just clear channel, flowing energy. Follow your breath as you come to lie down. Have your hip points, your knees, and your feet equidistant. Elbows hugged in at your waist, and push into your heels and lift your hips, your heart, your chin. Keep the head looking up. Exhale and ripple back down. Again, you could do this like you've done it every other day. Maybe play with where the arms go. Maybe reach the arms overhead, over your face, and pull the shoulders down, or overhead on the floor and reach through one knee and then the other. Just find what makes a more dynamic or supportive or edgy, in a good way, bridge for you. Maybe you're inspired to come all the way up into Urdhva Dhanurasana or a back bend. Last big move here, last front body opening besides our final resting. So bridge, you could support yourself with your props under your hips or your hands there or your clasp, normal kind of moderate bridge, supported bridge, or go big. Last 5 or 7 breaths. Courageously opening to the new, going where we have not gone before. Please stay as you like, or come down when you're done. Come to lie on your back. Once you come to lay down, take your time. We're gonna be here a while. Just flow your knees to one side, and your arms up, and your knees to the other side, and your core strong as you flow through center. Breathe side to side. Stay with that, or add core. Many ways. Been doing this one lately. You could just keep bottom foot on the floor, extend that top 30 foot out, and pull it back, and then cross body second side. Mellow version, or squeeze the legs together, side to side. Be in a way that you could keep your shoulder blades on the back as much as you can. Shoulders are strong on the earth. Maybe as you go to one side, keep the knees hugged and extend that top 30 foot out again. Stay with that as you like. Strong core hugging in side to side, or flow both knees to one side, maybe both legs. Legs could be bent or straight. Hold the legs or your feet, and then lift and turn your head to look away from the legs. And rotate the palm up on the arm you're looking at, the hand you're looking at, and scoop that shoulder blade down. Breathe your twist. Ringing out, letting go, being with the turning. Noticing the pain, sadness, grief, anger even, regret, doubt, fear, all these things, they just seem to be innate part of turnings in this life. And I wonder if the seed is scared as it cracks open. And I wonder if the worm of the caterpillar is scared as it dissolves into goo before it becomes the butterfly. And I wonder that even if they do get sad or scared, if they think it's the end of the world, or if they know that this is how life does, it turns. And most often, especially in those big turnings of birth and death, it hurts. And it's not the end of the world. It's a new beginning, a new perspective, a new life, a new path. And can we trust the turning? And can we feel just as alive in the pain as we do in the joy of the new? Please stay there or return to center as needed. And that goes for all the turnings. Return to center as needed. As possible, come back to your breath. Come back to your heartbeat. Come back to your feet and your spine on the earth. Come back to that great mystery of life, lifing itself through all these forms. You, your body, the world, the earth around you, your beloveds, all sorts. And take your time when you're ready. Follow the breath to turning the other way, because that's going to happen too at some point. Again, bent or straight knees, holding the feet or the legs. Lift and turn as far as you can onto the ear, looking away from the legs. Palm up, shoulder blade down. Big breaths in your nose, out your mouth. I encourage you to sigh it out, to sing it out, to tone it out, to cry it out, whatever you gotta do. Let the vibration move, let that life force energy move. Do not get stuck in any quiet, closed up version of yourself or preconceived self for too long. Vibrate, hiya. Please stay as you like. Once you feel complete there, again, come on back to center. And give a big old hug into your center there. Thank you, great mystery. Thank you, heartbeat. Thank you, this one breath. You could stay with that. Play, listen there. Are there any other last shapes or movements your body wants? Maybe you want to put your bolster under your knees and support yourself that way. Maybe you want to put your bolster under your chest and support yourself that way. Lots of ways about this. Find a way into final resting. And Patricia, I missed letting you in, but I want to let you in. So feel free to try again. I'm up now.
Thanks for joining us.
Any final resting shape. Once you find your final resting shape, hug in muscles to bones, everything to center, big hug into that core, your heart, your Padmasara, your constantly unfolding center, self. And then let everything melt. 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 Surrender to the earth and to the great mystery of life. As we have been moving or unpacking up our home, I found this book I didn't know we had, The Wisdom of Insecurity. And you know, Alan Watts can be pretty snarky, but also pretty brilliant and explaining or talking about things. So I just want to read the opening from this book here while y'all rest in your comfortable place and open and integrate. Ready for whatever's coming next. By all outward appearances, our life is a spark of light between one eternal darkness and another. Nor is the interval between these two nights an unclouded day. For the more we are able to feel pleasure, the more we are vulnerable to pain. And whether in background or foreground, the pain is always with us. We have been accustomed to make this existence worthwhile by the belief that there is more than the outward appearance that we live for, a future beyond this life here. For the outward appearance does not seem to make sense. If living is to end in pain, incompleteness, and nothingness, it seems a cruel and futile experience for beings who are born to reason, hope, create, and love. Man, humans, beings, as a being of sense, wants their life to make sense. And they have found it hard to believe that it does so unless there is more than what they see, unless there is an eternal order and an eternal life behind the uncertainty and momentary experience of life and death. Humans appear to be happy just so long as they have a future to which they can look forward, whether it be a good time tomorrow or an everlasting life beyond the grave. For various reasons, more and more people find it hard to believe in the latter. On the other hand, the former has the disadvantage that when this good time arrives, it is difficult to enjoy it to the full without some promise of more to come. If happiness always depends on something expected in the future, we are chasing a will-o'-the-wisp that ever eludes our grasp until the future
and ourselves vanish into the abyss of death. And so we practice dying. We practice Shavasana. We practice letting go and opening to the unknown. We practice resting in vast, spacious awareness without trying to figure things out or push them away or grasp onto them. We open to the new. We welcome the unknown, the great mystery of life. With courageous spirit. Please stay resting as long as you like. When you're ready to come back, notice that you are being held, supported, essentially loved by the earth, and that you are being breathed and kissed and blessed by the sky, by the infinite, by the unknown. Feel yourself, child of the universe, whole, perfect, beautiful. Trust the flow of life that created you, that birthed you, that breathes you. Trust that rhythm of life that beats your heart and is singing the song of your life forward into the mystery and into the yes. Life, always lifing itself for the greatest good. So thank you to all the pain that propels us forward. Thank you to all the inspiration and the light within us that draws us forward. Thank you to all the beauty and wonder of the world and the beloveds and the magical encounters and experiences we have that remind us truly of the beauty and the wonder of life. This is my little family. This is my baby. They're about to turn 21. My baby daddy, our wonderful musician Eenor, thank you. We're all about to move out of our home of 21 years. The house is pretty empty. It's time to go. We're all gonna go our separate ways for a little bit, which is really hard, scary, and okay, beautiful, and exciting. I wish you trust in life. I'm practicing trust in life every day as I fall apart every day and come right back together because I love life and I've fallen apart way worse a lot of times, as I imagine you have, even if things are really hard for you right now. In this time of coronas, COVID, it's hard for everyone. There's so much loss and change. I plan to keep going, keep sharing these practices that have saved my life again and again, in hopes that they support you in celebrating life.
Thank you for practicing with us. Thank you for loving. Thank you for taking care of yourself and each other. Do either of you want to say anything?
She said it.
Bah. It's bah. Ba and Om to you all. That's the final word from number 1, Dead Horse Canyon. And that silent word. Love you, Shaka. Ride it, ride the waves, ride the waves, ride the waves. I can share this video. My sister said I could. I'm gonna. So lately, whenever anybody asks me how I'm doing, I say riding the waves, because I'm, like I said, falling apart one minute and then thriving the next minute, and excited about life, and you know, it's pretty exciting. But anyways, did I curse? I've been trying not to curse this whole time. Oh shoot, that's not it. But it's, so you gotta have our kids show us how to do things these days. Video. It is. It was the next thing on that list. Uh-oh, which way was it going? Oh man, there's all this silly stuff on here. All right, it's not gone, but maybe I'm just not supposed to show you right now. The waves, yeah. That's all. Just a really adorable video of my nephews so excited when they're about this tall to ride the waves, to go in the waves. Yeah. Wait, chest out was the big thing. Yeah. Ready for whatever wave is next. Yeah. That's it now, for real. Bye.